Hi there. Great, thank you. Wonderful. So we've got a couple of ideas that are really easy for Christmas gifts, and I wanted to bring them to your attention, basically. Let's have a look and get this uploaded. So I am Emma. Our company is Nurturing by Nature. We actually make raw pet food for dogs, but we've also got some products that we sell anyway. So all the treats we do are completely natural, and we've got various different toys and Christmassy packs for you and for your dogs. So let me start off with the stockings. So our Christmas stockings are here. They're beautiful. This is one of the stockings here. Christmassy stocking, really nice natural material. So this is like a jute material, but what's nice about it is it's lined as well, so you don't get bits falling through. So really nice, lovely looking stocking, and in here are treats. So natural treats for your dogs that dogs enjoy. Right, so here we go. This one here, these are the beef skin with hair. So that's a nice chewy natural treat which will help your dog with the natural wormer as well, because it's got the hair on it. So dogs enjoy that, and it's just natural beef skin. It is hairy. There's 2 slices in there. We've got a pig skin roll or pork roll. Everything's individually bagged for you as well, so you don't have to have it all or have to put it elsewhere. You can actually grab it out of here and unwrap it. Okay, so that is the pork roll. Sprats. These are our dried sprats, 75 grams of dried sprats. You get loads of fish in there. I don't know how many, count 1, 2, 3. Probably about 30 or 40 fish. So, hi Louise, how are you? I hope you're getting better. I know you've been a bit poorly, Lou, so I hope you're getting better. It's a shame you can't come out to the grotto. Okay, what else we've got? Dried meat. So that's the 4th thing that's in this here, and this is dried meat. Really popular product. We sell loads of this. We use it in oh well, at least you're gonna get fixed, Louise, so it will happen, won't it? And then you'll be out and about in the spring and the dogs will be loving it. So that's cool. So dried meat, dried sprats, pork rolls, and beef skin with hair, all packed up in the beautiful stocking which we can deliver for you. So if you're local to us, as you probably know, we'll deliver this on our vans. Other than that, TikTok take care of the delivery. Okay, so that's the stocking. And the sprats. Oh yes, the dried meat. I love the dried meat and the sprats. They love the sprats. They're just so easy, aren't they? And what I like about the sprats is you get a whole sprat, so you give them a whole sprat, and they eat it like a seal, and then, or the little sprats, you could break that up into 4 or 5 little pieces, so you could treat little tiny pieces of fish as well, so you could make that last a lot longer. So that's cool. So that's the stocking. Do you know how much that one is? That one is not there. That's helpful. 2 seconds. I'm going to add a product. Cancel that. Where are you? Products. Done this 0 times before, so bear with me. It's Christmas stocking, $10.99. There we go, $10.99 for the stocking, and that is on the. Let me just check if it's on the set or not. Tick. Cool. Well, hopefully you can find it there. All right. Yes. Cool, so that's our stocking, jute stocking, and what's nice about this is you can reuse it. So they're pretty, they look nice on the fireplace. You can reuse it year after year and add in your own treats, so we can refill it for you if you bring it back in. So that's pretty cool. So that's our beautiful Christmas stockings full of lovely treats for your dogs. So they are in our shop if you can't find them on this live link. Let me just see if they are there. Live stream panel. For some reason I didn't, but there we go. Let's find it for you. Stocking. There you go. It's been added. So you should see that on the live stream set on the shop. Okay, cool. Right, so that's that. 1, 2 and 3. I'll bring them back again later. What else do we have? Okay, the treat bundles. So where are you? They are over here. This is the red bag, which is a red canvas natural treat bags. Okay, one of them says ho ho ho, the other one I think says do not open until Christmas. I've just got the ho 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 ones here. Yes, we are open at Pamp Hill Christmas Eve until lunchtime, so 12 o'clock. In here we have got cute bags, reusable again. These ones aren't lined, but they are good quality, and they're just a sort of canvassy bag. And this one is here, $5.99. $5.99 with stinky sticks and dried meat and some furry rabbit ears. So these are cute and all bagged again, so you don't have to it's not all unwrapped at once. You can just pick out what you need. Rabbit ears again, good natural dewormer. Dogs, we sold loads of these at the weekend, so the rabbit ears. Dried meat, always popular, and then stinky sticks. So we call them stinky sticks. It's dried tripe, and it does smell. We don't lie about it. That's why we call it a stinky stick. And the dogs will find it nice and chewy, and they have to chew the tripe to be able to eat it. So it's quite hard, slightly flexible, but quite hard. And that helps to clean their teeth. So rather than using a generic dental chew, this is a much safer and more natural option, although it is a bit stinky. But dogs love things that are smelly anyway, and I would maybe give this out in the kitchen or in their crate or maybe in the garden if necessary. But we always recommend that when they first have a treat for the first time and you're not sure how they're going to be with it, then supervise them always. So these are the lovely canvas treat bags. These are just $5.99 each, which is a bargain, and it's a really nice gift for either your own dog or maybe you're a dog walker. This is quite a nice, got a special gift for your customers. So, and this is backwards, but it's ho ho ho, and you can see them on the TikTok shop on the app anyway. So $5.99 for all those treats and the pretty bag, and it is sort of golden shiny and reusable. So once you've taken the treats out of it, you can always refill it. So these are lovely, and if you've got lots of dogs, like lovely Louise, with all her beautiful snow dogs, then they could have one each, which is cute. So those are the natural treat bags in the canvas bag. Ho ho ho, or do not open until Christmas. So we can get them out. If we get them out tomorrow, we'll send them out through the TikTok courier, and they should be with you quite quickly. Cool. Right, what's next? Put that one away. We've got a bundle thing. Let's have a look. This bundle is cute. You're gonna like it. Let me show you. Oh no, I'm gonna start with the caterpillars. Right, caterpillars. These are brand new. They're not even on our website yet, and they're new from one of our suppliers. These are really, really cute and fun. So your dog will be playing with that, and it springs around a little bit. It's got some sort of tension in there, and a small squeak in the head, and they're quite a good size as well. And for $5.99 each, they're quite a nice toy, and they're nice and soft, and they've got a cute little face. And yeah, I think your dogs would really enjoy those. And they're a little bit springy, and you know, I did have it over the weekend. Quite a few people really want toys that are going to last, but sometimes the dogs just really enjoy destroying things also. So these are the little playtime curly caterpillars, and there's a green one, here he is, and there's a purple one as well. And look at his cute face. And if you've got a couple of dogs, they're quite a cost-effective toy for them. They can have one each, and they always fight over the same one. You know what they're like. So, little squeaky face, only $5.99, and they've got really nice quality. And what I like about them is they're a little bit interactive, because once the dog's playing with them, they sort of move around a little bit, because they've got like a elasticated part inside. So they'll be playing with them, and they spring about, so it's quite good fun. And they can raggy them and shake them about, and even tug them a little bit, not too much. I think they're a toy. They are a toy, and they're not a tough toy, but they are pretty cute. So these guys aren't even on our website yet. They're just on the TikTok shop for today, because they literally only arrived on Friday. So and they're new with the supplier. They're made by Anko, and they're part of their new range for next year. So, and they're lovely. Sort of fell in love with them, so I wanted to get those in for you, and I thought they were a really good size. So here they are. Getting them a bit closer for you, so you can see the quality of his little head and his little tummy. And these are really, you know, the colours come through quite nicely, so you can see that's the true colour of them. And they're a bit fun, aren't they? We can get these again, get them ordered tonight. We can get them out with the courier tomorrow. So TikTok sort of choose the courier that you use. So it's a little bit dependent on them, but we can sort of track it. We put all the information in so you can track it. So that's on there. So those are those guys, $5.99 each. What is next on the list? So the stocking, we've done the right, a bundle. Yes, there's a bundle including the caterpillars, which I've got here, and there's two options of colours. So this bundle is lovely, $29.99. However, you're going to get quite a lot in here, and I'll put some freebies in, free pen and a notepad as well. So free pen and a notepad, Nurturing by Nature pen, a Neptune's Yard notepad, always handy writing our New Year's resolutions, feeding guide for the Neptune's Yard sprinkles, and then we've got our small 100-gram tub of Neptune's Yard seaweed sprinkles. We've got one cute little curly caterpillar, and this is probably one of our best-selling toys in the shops at the moment. These are really lovely. They are a TPR treat ball. So I'm going to open that up so you can see it properly. In here you can put treats. So you can put little treats in here, and the dogs have to work to get it out. You could probably smooch some sort of peanut butter into there as well if you wanted to. And what's cool about these is that they float as well, so you can use them down the beach, because we're lucky, we're in the south of England and we've got beaches all around us. So these are pretty cool. Think they can be used, and you've got a little holdy bit, or the dog will raggy it with you, and it's made from TPR, so it's nice and natural. So we've got that one, and there's another colour as well, green or purple, to go with the caterpillars, so they match the caterpillars. Yes, we do cat toys. Haven't got any on the TikTok shop at the moment, but I can definitely do a feature on those another time. Other than that, our Nurturing by Nature website has got quite a good range of cat toys now. So here we go. Yes, we're really lucky to live by the beach. I love it. And then something like this, you could probably just give it a rinse when you get home, even if it gets sandy. So you can put treats in there. It does look like it's got a little mouth with those little teeth on it. So that is the purple set, 1 and 2, plus the lovely bag that we already talked about, which has got treats in too. So we've got the rabbit ears in there, we've got the dried meat, and you've got stinky sticks, 1, 2 and 3, and it's all in the bundle with sprinkles, free pen, free notebook, which is always handy for our New Year's resolutions. 1, 2, 3, and a treat. Sprinkles for your food, and then notebook and pen with a feeding guide for that. All in a lovely box, easy peasy, sent out through the courier on your doorstep in a couple of days. So that is the toy and natural treat bundle number 1. So it's soft plush toy with the rope ball toy that floats. I've also got it in a balloon, but that's not in one of the bundles, but I can swap it out if you want. I don't mind at all. Bag of natural treats, so they get 3 treats in the natural treat bag, plus the seaweed sprinkles. So the Christmas Eve bag, yep, I can have a look for you. I'll go through that one again. Yeah, you can order a box from the website to pick up at Pam Hill, or you can just send me a message on TikTok or through Instagram, Louise, and we'll set the box up for you. It's absolutely fine. Okay, so this is for Tiara Springs. This is the Christmas Eve bag. Oh, the box. I've got the box here actually. The Christmas Eve box is almost all gone, so we've only got 2 of them left. What's in that? Let me check for you. Christmas Eve box. Yes, we've literally got 2 of those left. So in the Christmas Eve box, I can tell you, we've got dried sprats, we've got a beef trachea, which is the air pipe. We have got sausages, they're pork and beef sausages. There are dried meat again, so the dried beef, and some spaghetti, so pork spaghetti. So it's got pork, fish and beef in, so I don't know if that helps you with your Frenchie, because I know they do have, there's no chicken in it, so it's chicken free, and you also get the cute little flatty penguin, and he opens up and he's quite big, which is good fun, and he's sort of scrunchy as well. So hopefully that helps you, Tiara Springs. Thank you. Okay, so this is the bag again. You could also use that as a Christmas Eve what's it, couldn't you? That would work. Right, next up is we've done the bundle, we've done the stocking, we've done the caterpillars, we've got the natural. I'll tell you what, I'll go down and I'll get you the natural treat box, and I will bring one of the Christmas Eve boxes up as well. Oh no, none of it has grain in it, so all of our treats that we choose are as natural as absolutely possible. So we don't buy anything in that's got grain in it. So if you're choosing a treat, we try and choose something that, and also I think you'll find that mostly sort of chicken treats could create a grain allergy reaction, because a lot of chicken is fed it. So this treat box has got pork, beef, where's it gone again? That's the Christmas Eve box. Pork, beef and fish. So there's no grain in there, and then each of these products are very natural. So the fish, the dried sprats, the sausages have got pork and beef in. They're both the same, and the spaghetti is just pork. So hopefully that would help you with that. Right, so that's the Christmas Eve box. The Christmas bag, you could use that as a Christmas bag too. And that's been really popular, the Christmas Eve box. I think they have, yeah, it's crazy actually. We're really pleased with how many of those we've done, and we're definitely going to bring it back next year, and we'll bring it back bigger and better as well, and probably hopefully get it out into the system as quick as possible. I'm going to go and grab a natural treat box so you can see what we've got on there. I'm sorry about that. That was terrible. Right, here we go. This is what the Christmas Eve box looks like, wrapped up, ready to go. So that's there. Okay. Christmas Eve box. It's rather beautiful actually, and even made the little tags on there, and everything on in the box is on the back, so you can see exactly what you're getting. I'm not going to unwrap it. I'm not going to unwrap it because we didn't wrap it here, and all the wrapping paper is at the Westmoor store, and I'll get into trouble myself. Right, tiara. I will send it through the courier, and they will track it, so you'll be able to track it. We can send it out tomorrow, and then you'll be able to track it. I don't know, it's every, I think that TikTok sort of denote that we use, but I'm pretty sure it'll be there before Christmas. It's Monday today, we send it Tuesday, should be with you by Friday I would have thought, and I'll get it out tomorrow, so any issues you can call me, it's absolutely fine. Right, so this is the other box that we were talking about. This is the natural treat box. This is what I was packing a couple of weeks ago on here. So these are we sell hundreds of these on a monthly basis. They're really popular because it means you get to try loads of different treats. So I'm going to open one. This is what you get. I'm going to just drop it flat because I don't want it to spill out all over the phone. Okay, so avert your eyes if you're slightly squeamish. So I'm going to bring out pig's nose. It's dried, completely dried pig's nose, but this is it, and it's huge. Look at the size of that. I mean, compared to my hand, that's pretty big, isn't it? So that's a pig snout, and they're all a good size. Okay, so they all fit in this little box. Okay, so that's the pig's nose. We've got one product there, and this one we have got, so this is a trachea, beef trachea, again, really decent size. You could cut this into maybe 3 or 4 pieces if you've got a smaller dog. Yes, pig snouts are really popular. So that's a trachea. What's quite nice about that is, I can't see through it, but you can stuff it. So if you're a raw feeder, or if you've got some wet food, you can stuff it in here, and it will create a fun and interesting treat, rather than just having it as a treat as well. You can put it in the freezer, freeze it with the food in, and then it gives them a meal. We've got hairy beef skin. Again, really natural, simple treat. There's nothing added to this, it's just a slice of beef skin with all the fur on it, so it's just like the first layer of the skin, so there won't really be any fat in this product either because it's the first layer. So that's a hairy beef skin, so that's the third product. We've got rabbit ears, so we've got one hairy with a bit of beef in it, making a rattle, and one non-hairy. So these do have ears in. Okay. Usually it's got fish fingers. This one's got a flatty in it. That's a Bassa fish flatty. So there's a fish flat, sort of like a piece of fish. It's actually better, so it's bigger. So that's my hand, and you can see how big that is. So again, you could maybe make that into 3 or 4 treats if you've got a smaller dog. Spaghetti. So this is pork spaghetti. It's pork intestine, and they dry it. So again, nothing added to that, just strings of dried pork. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items. Sprats. I'm not going to get them all out because they're in the box, they're loose in the box, because we try and loosen off and use less in the way of packaging. So those are sprats. There's more in there, it's not just 5 in the pack, you get more than that. Great, so those are the sprats, and they're a decent size. I mean, again, you can get an idea of the size compared to my hand. There's your sprat. Okay. Oh yeah, they're great on walks. What else have we got? I think I might replace that. That's a lamb ear, but it's quite small. I mean, that's a tiny little ear. Okay. And then we've got chicken breast jerky in here as well. So I can't pick all of the bits up because some of it's smaller, but we've got chicken breast jerky. So that's quite crunchy, literally just dried chicken breast. Yeah, I'm sure yours would still eat it. They don't care about the size, do they? It's all about the flavour. So, so that's the chicken breast jerky. So that's nice, and you can get that on our other websites as well in bigger packs. But what's quite nice about this box is it means you can go through it and you can try different products, and then you can choose them later. So then that's one of the sausages, so you get sausages in there as well, and that's one of the pork and beef sausages that are in the Christmas Eve box. So the products that are in the Christmas Eve box are actually in this one too. So that's our Christmas Eve box, and that has got beef trachea, the sausages, dried spaghetti, that's pork spaghetti, and it's got dried spratzen as well. So it gives you an idea of the size of the products in there, alongside the flatty cute penguin. What else we've got in here? Dried meat. I can't pick it all up, there's too much of it for me to pick up, but let's just give you an idea. That's the dried meat. So these are the bigger pieces. These are nice. They're not the hugest pieces in the world, but they are bigger. And this is dried beef, so it's just beef. So nothing's added to this. Again, completely natural. So I'm hoping that you can see that all of our treats all stay the same. They're all natural, and we choose everything as natural as possible. So that's really okay. So that's the natural dog treat selection pack, and that one is there. Come on, let me see you. It is $12.99. So yes, you've got a load of mixture of things in there. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and our 13th item is our piggy snout. So that's one of the boxes. I have to set it on home now. I've opened it. Okay, so they're really easy to ship out as well, so we can get them out to you pretty quickly. I know that by using our own courier company, we can get it out to you tomorrow pretty much. You know, if it leaves us tomorrow, we should be able to track it and it'll be with you by Thursday. And yeah, thank you. So that's that one. But because TikTok do say we need to use a certain courier, which is fine, we can do that, not a problem. But we can track it, and you can track it as well, so we can see where it is on the system. Right, so that's the canvas bags. We've got those sorted, haven't you? You've seen those. Christmas Eve box, wonderful. You've got the toy and natural treat bundle, which is such good fun and really easy. Makes a nice gift. And I love the caterpillars. They're just my favourite. I love them. And you get all of this. This is that whole box full of stuff, which is good fun. Oh, there we go. Lovely box full of, and I'm giving you free notebook and pen. Nurtured by Nature pen. Alongside that, so when you're doing your New Year's resolutions in the boxes, you might not find them on our website yet, but you can definitely order them off of TikTok, which is absolutely fine. So we've got the treats, you've got the bags. So is there anything you want me to go over again? Yeah, they are. The caterpillars are. I love them. I mean, my children probably got more dog toys than actual children's toys, because they end up things like, you know, ridiculous, like this polar bear. We've got this for next year. I mean, look at the size of it. Look at her, she's lovely. Only one left, and we've got a theme next year already set up for the for our Blaze is watching it with you. Okay, see what Blaze does. Did he like that? I know, this polar bear's ridiculous, isn't she? She's huge. She's not for sale, I'm sorry, because she's going to be part of our set for next year. He's jumped up. I don't even think she squeaks. She's just soft and cuddly. and it's a dog toy, but I know what will happen. Anyway, she's part of our, this is a sneak preview of a whole year's time. We've got another grotto set coming up, and she's going to feature. Her name's Perdita. Okay, what else can I show you? Can I show you some other bits and pieces today? So, favourite ones for me, Mr. and Mrs. Caterpillar. It's just the springy tails, like you can stretch it, and when they let go of it, it just goes and springs back up into action. So, yes, well, I think your dogs will feature quite heavily in the grotto next year. So this is lovely. You can find the caterpillar on the TikTok shop as well. I don't know if anyone's found it on there yet. Where are they? There they are. There we go. Playtime curly caterpillar, green and purple, and you can click on the product and then choose your specification of colour as well. So you can choose one or two, and I've got quite a few of these put by for TikTok, so we can get them out for you. And again, we'll package them up nicely, nice as natural as possible, and then get them out with the courier, you know, lickety split. So we've not got to wait for anything. We might even get some sorted out for you tonight if you put the orders through. We can get them in with the courier. So yeah, thank you very much for joining us. I hope that some of this has been interesting for you, and we will look to do a few more of these bundles. So I'm gonna, for those of you that have just joined, I'd like to just go everything again, if that's okay. I'm going to start at the top with our red canvas natural treat bags for dogs. So here they are. These are beautiful, already done for you. You don't have to fill them. It's all filled up properly. Look at them, aren't they lovely? So you've got just one colour on one side. Can you see that? I can't. There we go. One colour on one side. Actually, if I just get off of that page, then I can actually see what I'm doing. Right, there we go. One colour on one side with ho ho ho, Merry Christmas, and then the other side is just plain. But they're a nice quality bag. It's like a canvas. I wouldn't. It says 45% cotton, 55% polyester. So it's non-washable, but it's a blend. So rabbit ears. That is the. What does that mean? It wants me to use a sticker. I don't know how to do that. I'm really, you know, TikTok's pretty new for me. I don't know what it means when it wants me to use a sticker, so I'm sorry, I don't know how to do that, TikTok. Does anyone know? Does it say? No, I really don't know. Okay. Right, rabbit ears. Hairy rabbit ears. 100 grams. You get 2 ears in there. This is the next thing. Stinky sticks. Stinky sticks. So these are tripe sticks. These are tasty, chewy treats, a really nice natural alternative to some of the dental products that you can get on the market in all the supermarkets. These don't tend to get tripe sticks in the supermarket, but these are a really good natural treat. So it's just dried beef tripe. We've also got this dried meat, which is like everyone's favourite. We love it. Dried meat is delicious. Dried beef, that's all it is, so dried beef. So you've got 2 beef products and 1 rabbit in there. Thank you. They don't smell that bad. Do you know what? No, Louise, I must be a bit of a weirdo, but I quite like it. It's okay. But when we're making products in the factory, so when we're making the raw food, I would much rather be in on a tripe day than a fish day, because I just find the fishy ones a bit more unpleasant. So yeah, I would definitely agree with you, Louise. I don't think that tripe is actually that bad, but I think everyone sort of associates tripe with their grandmothers, and they're like, oh no, tripe's terrible. And funny story, I went to France on holiday for the first time with the children abroad. We went on holiday this year, and I decided to have a fancy charcuterie board. And I didn't realise that tripe would be on it. And they make a tripe sausage in France. And we were... I did try it. I did try it, but it actually tastes the way it smells, and I just couldn't stomach it. And everyone thought it was hilarious. The kids thought it was hilarious because they know what tripe is. There's probably not too many kids that actually know what tripe is, but they know what tripe is because they've seen it. They've seen the raw tripe when we process it and mince it for the dogs. So I did try it. I was really good because, you know, it's like with the kids. You're like, oh, you've got to try it. Make sure, you know, you definitely don't like it. I know it doesn't smell great, but let's give it a go. So there's me gingerly eating this lovely sliced pieces of tripe. It's really pretty to look at, but oh no, it wasn't my cup of tea. But I'm sure the dogs would have absolutely loved it. Could you imagine? They would have loved it. So yeah, tripe sausage is not my kind of thing. However, tripe sticks for your dog's treats and cleaning their teeth is fantastic. And we do loads of these, and it's just beef. Absolutely no. Good, but it's not just me, and Adam wouldn't even try it. He wouldn't even support me in trying it, which I thought was really rotten of him, actually. So if you go on holiday, be careful if you order the charcuterie board, because potentially there might be tripe on there because it is a delicacy. So it's just like this rolled sausage with really, it's very pretty, but I just, yeah, it kind of put me off, to be honest. I couldn't eat it, but I had to try because I had to put a brave face on for the kids. I don't think you're going to get it in the UK though. It's probably always going to be something that's in the hello, you right?
Yeah, I need to run a box over the road.
Okay, I'll be here.
Okay, amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool.
Right.
So there we go. We've got, this is the Christmas Eve box. I think there's only one left now because we sold another one. So this is our last remaining Christmas Eve box. And inside here you will find a beef trachea, some sprats, we've got pork spaghetti, and what's the last thing? Dried meat. So, and some sausages. There's some pork sausages in there as well. Plus the cute, squishy, plushy penguin you just bring him out and he's quite big. But he's all wrapped up in here, ready to go to be some lucky doggy's Christmas Eve box. And that's quite nice. And we've done minimal, so there's no plastic wrapping on this. There's little tiny paper stickers, and I would just advise that you take the string off beforehand. But this is the last one, so it's just paper, and inside here is a little cardboard box as well. Okay, so that's a really nice gift, and that's the last one. There might be a couple more on our actual website, but there's only one left on TikTok now. Until next year, and then we'll have another one. So that's that one. And then the bundles next. So our bundle here, you get 2 toys. You get the seaweed sprinkles. Is that one in there? Yes, here's one. You get two toys. So the caterpillar, which I've featured a lot today because I'm a little bit in love with him. So Mr. Caterpillar. They've all got their own personalities and cool funky purple hair as well. And they do squeak. So that is the caterpillar. Look at him, he's lovely. It's brand new as well. So new to like the doggy pet toy world, and I think he is gorgeous. And I like the fact he rolls up and he's quite active, and you can play with him and rag him about. And although he's certainly not indestructible, he's good fun for sure. So that's him. And then you get the TPR floaty ball, which is really handy. I'm just breaking it off, but you can put the treats in here, or maybe some pate or paste into this, and you can leave them to have a little nibble on it and it will hold on to it a little bit. And then you've got the rope part here. The rope part here, and this is a floating rope ball, so the ball will float. It's made from a nice natural TPR. It says it's perfect for chewy dogs, excellent for teeth and gums, and you can load it with tea. I tell you what, I didn't tell you, it smells fruity, which is, it's quite nice actually. Quite like it. Okay, then we've got some seaweed sprinkles that you can put on your pet's food. So these are, it's just seaweed, but it's a nice topper, so it's quite, I don't know if you're still there, Louise. You've used this with your dogs, and this is, it smells slightly fishy, but they do seem to really like it. Even the cat will eat it. And we've had good reports back on it. It's a hello. It's a slightly fishy kind of smell, but it also works as a prebiotic because it's plant based, and it's good for their skin and coat as well. So we've got pot of the seaweed sprinkles in there, and then we've got one of our natural bags as well, which has got the ears, the dried meat and the tripe sticks in. So you get one, get that one, and then you get the caterpillar. What am I missing? 4 items. Seaweed sprinkles and a notebook and pen. All in there. Okay. So that bundle is £29.99. So you do save money on that as well. So if you're buying all those items separately, it's over £30. So that is 30, but it is more expensive if you buy them all separately too. Cool. So what's the next item that we did? The bundle, the stocking. Yay, our stocking. Right, go over that again. I'm getting a bit hot in here. Turn the heating off, please. The non-tripe person's just arrived. He wouldn't try it when we were on holiday. Did you try it? You weren't going to try the tripe, were you? No. But it was hilarious. Right. Stocking, jute stocking, really.
You had tripe on holiday.
Yes, I know, that's what I was talking about. I was saying that tripe is great for dogs' teeth and for dogs' guts and everything, but to be honest, it wasn't favourable for me, and I actually got it on holiday because
It wasn't very nice, was it?
no, it wasn't very nice. So, there's Adam. So this is a stocking, it's jute, you can see it's jute. I'm going to bring it up closer so you can actually see what it looks like, and it's lovely. Says delivered by Reindeer Mail, 25th of December.
It is really nice, great quality.
It is good quality. And then it's lined as well, which is nice. So in here, ta-da, first things first, pork roll. So that is literally just pig skin roll, and it's rolled up in a little, like a giant pork scratching type thing. It's just a tube and it's quite big. Hand up against it so you can see the size of the pork roll. Next thing. Oh, thank you. We've had the stockings every year. We tried to make them more economical this year because last year got a bit out of hand. But this year we've brought the price back down. So, and we're going to change the design next year. So this will be some of the last of these ones. I really like these, but we're going to jazz it up and make it a bit more NBN. So this is the beef skin with hair. You get 2 slices in there, and again it's all packaged up separately so you can keep it all separate. You don't have to open it all at once, it's all together. So 2 slices of beef, 2 of the beef skin with hair slices, and again it is hairy, and it is, you know, it's just literally beef skin. It's just the top layer. And then next off, dried sprats. These we include the sprats in most things that we do because, for one thing, they're really good for your dogs. They're full of good omega-3, and then they're popular. People love them. Dogs love them, and they're just really easy to use because you can break them up into small pieces as well. So they're quite economical and they last a long time. Potentially, if you want, I mean, you can chuck them all in the bowl if you want to, and they would love it. But what's nice about these is that they're quite varied. You could do different things with them. Some people even do crazy topple or like a Kong, and then they stuff them out the Kong. Looks quite nice. That looks nice. You know what I mean? And then dried meat. So dried meat. So you get about 100 grams. 100 grams of dried meat there as well. So it's just dried beef, and these are quite good pieces. They're crunchy, so they're quite chewy and crunchy. The dogs seem to really enjoy them. When we have, this is one of the treats that we offer the dogs in the shop if they want to come in, and the dogs always, if you bring your dog into our shop, they always get a treat. This is one of the ones we start with. So we've got these, or the dried sprats. Quite often people do that sort of thing. So here we go, dried meat. So all those 4 things are in the lovely stocking, and then so it's all packed up ready for you. And each one of the products have got the analytical constituents and the best before date. So everything is labelled separately, so you don't have to worry. Okay, so that's 4 items in the one stocking, and they're not too heavy to hang. Sometimes they can be a bit heavy, but that's not too heavy to hang. So there we go, that's the stocking. Really popular. I think we have, I don't know, I think sold everyone buys them because they're so nice. They look really nice. You can see what the good quality they are, and the print on them's nice as well. Sometimes it's a bit faded, but no, this is really good quality. So even if you don't use it for the dogs, you can reuse it for the kids. You can put their names on it, couldn't you? So that's the stocking. Oh, what price are they? They are £10.99. So you get 4 items plus the stocking for £10.99. Lovely. Okay. We must be near the end. Oh, the caterpillars. You want to see the caterpillars again? Right. Okay, caterpillars are here. Hello. 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 They probably don't have the same voice if they have a voice. But here we go. Springy, fun, fluffy. So they're quite snuggly and cute as well. Good quality caterpillars. 2 different colours, so you can choose from the 2 different colours on the TikTok shop. You can find them pinned onto this live, and they're in our shop anyway, so you can find them respectively in the shop. And these guys, they're £5.99 each, and you'll find them also in the bundle box that we put together. This one looks like he's got really hairy eyebrows, and this one looks like he's got quite a serious sort of moustache going on. They're all going to vary. I'm assuming. Yeah, there we go. So it's just how they're stitched, isn't it? But this one, it's got the dark eyes going on, looking all sultry. That one's, I just looks a bit surprised. So he belongs in there. He belongs over here. And then we've got so £5.99 each for the Playtime curly caterpillars, and they do squeak. So as well as having the springy tails, which are lovely, wing wing, squeaky heads. So there's probably dogs all over the country going crazy now. Is anyone really annoyed with me now? Sorry. The last thing we've got are the natural treats for the natural treat box. So I'll tell you what, let's see if I can change that on here and do it at a special offer price. Where are we? There they are. No, bear with me. This is all a bit new for me. So let me go in here and manage my products. They're at stock. Where are you? There they are. Right, I'm going to edit this and I'm going to take the price down on TikTok for these treat boxes. If I can work out how to do it. Right, there we go. I'm going to take them down to £9.99. So I'm going to just take them off. So hopefully that has come up on there now. And you can see that they're £9.99. And let's talk about them. So you can have a look and see what they are. Yeah, £9.99 in stock. Great. Okay, so natural treat boxes. I had one. Oh, I found it. Sorry, I'm just going to open the window, I'm a bit hot. Right. Here we go. Natural treat boxes. So you get 11 tasty items in here. So you get 11 different types of treats, and we definitely don't order. We don't use any bones in these. Zoe likes to squeak. Does she like it, or she go mad? Right, this is the first thing, a pig's nose. Okay, so these are a natural treat. This is one of our pig's noses. And they're probably one of the things that get the most comments in the shop, because people want to know if they're real, and they are absolutely real. They're puffed. Pigs are quite high in fat anyway, so they're a little bit greasy, but they're not. Some people think they've been fried to get them puffed up like this, but if you think of popcorn and heat in the microwave, it's the same type of thing. It puffs up with the heat, and they literally just oven heat them and puff them up. And they're white because there's no blood left in the nose once the pig's gone. So basically that's it. You know, they are lightly cooked and puffed because of the heat rather than anything else. You can get the other ones which are darker and flatter, and they smell worse than these. These ones don't have much of a smell, like the pigskin rolls. They don't really smell very much, so they're quite a nice treat to have in the house. If you were going to have it in the house, I'd always give it to them in their crate potentially, or on a cloth, so at least you can wash that off as well, because they're pork, so they're going to be slightly fatty. So that's one product in there. We've got a fish skin, so there's fish fingers or a Bassa flatty. So this is a flat skin chew. It's just a piece of rolled fish skin, so nice and natural. There we go. And then we had that in the other, we've got this one in the stocking, I think. Is that right? Yes. So this is our beef skin, and that's literally just the beef fur with a thin layer of the skin, and that's the top layer of the cow skin. So something like this, you know, like you might have the layer of leather, but this hasn't been treated as leather. This is just dried, so it's not been bleached. Literally, that's the skin on there, that's the fur of the cow on there. So that's the third item. Then we've got dried sprats. These are our little spratties. They are everyone's favourite. So don't forget, guys, I've reduced the price of these boxes for this live now to £9.99. So you say £2, and then that doesn't affect the shipping, so that's all sorted out by TikTok anyway. But there we go, that's the fourth item in there. So pig's noses, a beef Bassa flatty, fish piece, and then a beef skin, flat piece of the beef skin with hair, and then the sprats. So we've got more than two. There's lots in the box, I'm just not picking them all up, but there's two sprats there, but that's an idea of what the sprats are like. We've got pork spaghetti in here. This is pork spaghetti again. You can see how large that is. It's quite a good size. That's pork, and that's actually made from pig's intestines, and they just dry them out. So something that's useful. Is it bladder? No, I think it's intestines. So they do that with the sheeps as well. You can get sheep spaghetti. So this is pork spaghetti. And then we have got the most sad and pathetic lamb ear in the world. Usually they're much bigger than this. It's not a very good representation. I'm well aware of that. So that's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's sixth item, but bigger than that. Then we've got some rabbit. So we've got rabbit hair, rabbit ears with hair, and plain rabbit ear as well. So there's some rabbit in there. These are really popular treats. The fur's good for the dogs, helps to naturally sort of scrape their tummy and pull any muckiness in there, or even like parasites. It can help as a wormer. So that's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 7th item. Pork sausages. So these are pork and beef sausages in there. We've got chicken breast jerky, dried chicken breast slices. Again, it's quite a hard piece of, I don't know if you can hear that, it's quite hard, and it's nice and natural. So it's just dried chicken breast. 9 items. 10 is this beef trachea. Again, you can stuff that with raw mince, or if you feed a wet food, you could stuff that in there. You could even put like kibble in there potentially, or you could drop some of the bits of the dried meat. So that's the last item in this box, some dried meat. You could put that in there, make an interesting kind of chew toy for them to find. And something like this is quite nice because you can be creative with it. So you could stuff it with things. You can put the fish in there as well alongside, so it makes it a bit more interesting for your pets. So it's a great idea if you have got, like the weather has been today, I don't know about you, the snow's long gone. We had a tiny bit of snow, and that's long gone, and it's a bit wet and disgusting out there. So if they go out for a quick wee or a poo and then you come back in, you could do an enrichment type of toy with them or a treat with them instead of having to go out for a long walk. This is good for their brains. It keeps them busy. So you could stuff that with some raw mints. You could stuff it with some wet food, like a tinned food. You could refreeze it, put it back in the freezer, and then you can then stick it out. Okay, so that's that one. Sausage, so that's all the items. So you've got dried meat, sprats, beef trachea, sausages, lamb ear, which would be a lot bigger than that, spaghetti, beef spaghetti, pork spaghetti, beef skin, a flat, either fish finger or bassa flat fish, rabbit ears, chicken breast jerky, and then the pig's noses. So that's it. That's all of those on there, and get the opportunity. I'll leave it on there. You can buy that at $9.99 today rather than $12.99. And I've changed the price on TikTok, so you can just get that at that price. That's what you want, and then it will go out, and we'll ship it out as soon as possible, and it should be with you by the end of the week. Fingers crossed, as long as everybody are playing the right games. So that's it really, and it all comes in this box here. So this box is it. Our logo on it, and then everything that's in there has got the full analytical constituents on, so you do know exactly what you're getting. Okay, so I've covered everything twice, so hopefully has anyone got any questions before I what great, thank you Adam. Before we go off, is there anybody any other questions apart from Adam, because he's just sat over there? Great, okay, so everyone's seen everything they need to see. And we've even been over have we asked that one? Oh, we've got, yes, the last one of these left. This is the Christmas Eve box, so cool. Thank you ever so much for joining. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. And before Adam shares his joke, yeah, absolutely. Send a message over what you want to collect, Louise, and I'll get it ready for you. Do you want it delivered instead? Because we can drop it off to you. Just send us a message on Instagram, and we will sort that out for you, and we can get it dropped off, because I know you've had an operation and you can't get out at the moment. So yeah, send us a message. That'd be great. Okay, lovely. I think we're done. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Being such a great audience, and I hope you have a lovely Monday evening. Enjoy yourselves. I don't know how to use a sticker TikTok, so I can't do it. I don't know how to. Stop. End.